I'm Wallace Bridges, and I am the director of Dontrell, Who Kissed the Sea at Eastern Michigan University Theater. Dontrell, Who Kissed the Sea is a story about Dontrell Jones III, who wakes up from a dream that he had one night, and the dream told him that he was supposed to go to the ocean to find his ancestors who had been lost on the transatlantic slave trade. So the style of our play is what I call magical realism, that the play is basically realistic overall, but there are magical moments where we can get to use the production elements like scenery, lighting, costumes, properties, effects to go into that magical realm. And so this play is really important to me, for one, because my daughter, Nicole, saw it in St. Louis, and she said, Dad, you have to direct this play. And she hasn't steered me wrong before, so I read it, and of course, yeah, we need to do this at EMU Theater. It opens on February the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th in the Legacy Theater here in the Judy Sturgis Hill building on the Eastern Michigan University campus. And it also has contemporary significance for me and probably for a lot of people regardless of their ethnic background. And so for me, it's relevant because Dontrell's trying to find his ancestors, and I am indeed the keeper in my family, and I keep track of our family tree. And so within my family, I can only go back as far as 1840 to my second great-grandfather, his birth anyway. I can't go back any further than that because of the transatlantic slave trade. The connection between my family from 1840 forward versus Africa, that link is broken. And so I've done a DNA test, and I've learned that my background is from Nigeria, West Africa, Ghana, Togo, in that general area, but primarily Nigeria. And that relates directly to the play because near the end of the play, Dontrell is successful in reaching his goal, and there is some Yoruba ritual involved at the end of the play, where a few of the Yoruba Orishas, if you were a Catholic, you'd say saints, appear and help Dontrell connect to his ancestors, which is directly related to my own family tree. But besides just being relevant to people of African descent whose connection to their African heritage has been cut off by the transatlantic slave trade, I think most people, regardless of their racial or ethnic background, would like to know as far back as possible who their family was. And so that's one of the reasons this play is really important to me, certainly an African American whose heritage has been sort of cut off by the transatlantic slave trade. And my background is Nigerian. But once again, I want to stress that it should be related to anybody in the world who would like to know more about their family background. I think this play is important for EMU Theater because it also recognizes diversity, equity, and inclusion. I think the play itself is just a great story. Today, I had an email from Dustin Miller, who's the set designer for Dontrell, Who Kissed the Sea. And we have a special effect near the end of the play that involves a sail on a ship. And the fabric of the sail from our concept is to have different Nigerian fabric patterns on the sail as opposed to Viking representation of the sail, because that's the point of the play. It says it's a Viking ship. Snetka, I believe, is the pronunciation, but probably our actor Laney probably says it more correctly than I just did. So water is a key theme in the play. Blue, water, blue and white, blue, white, and green. Those are key colors, and water is dominant in the play. So our effects represent water on stage. One of the characters in the last scene is representative of Yemaya, one of the Yoruba Orishas, and that's the Orisha of creation, of motherhood, of life, of water. Dontrell, Who Kissed the Sea, directed by Wallace Bridges, a great cast, a great production team, great company. Show opens February 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th at the Legacy Theater in the Judy Sturgis Hill building on the Eastern Michigan University campus.